I brush my hair. When I brush my hair, it fluffs out like this. Goodness. Okay, so let's go exercise. I've got the Alaskan perfume because the mosquitoes are out. Okay, let's see about getting some exercise done. Okay, it's nice out. I like the weather like this. Okay, let's get to my page. I was watching Jurassic Park Part 1 and then Part 3. Part 2 I don't like as much. It's got to have the original people in it. Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and then of course Jeff Goldblum. Got to have him. But he was in Part 2 as well. Here we go. Okay, now, Part 2. Oh, my head's chopped off. Gotta have the original people. Sam Neill. Okay, I gotta fix that. Okay, so I chopped my head off. Let's move it back a wee bit. Oh, my head's chopped off. There we go. Call it good with here. Maybe that'll work. I gotta fix that. Turn that down so we don't have it get all wonky. Oh, sticker bushes. I gotta be careful. Sticker bushes have sharp, sharp thorns. Okay, I think this might work better. Okay. These mosquitoes are coming. I gotta put this stuff on. I gotta get rid of the tarp in the background. Makes the shot look funky. Oh well. Today, I'll have it like this. I could move the shot so that yeah, let's move the shot, guys. We don't have to have the tarp in the shot anymore. I can put that there. Okay, let's change the shot because you know how I love to do that. There. Let's try to get the tarp out of it. I'm tired of the tarp. Winter's over, isn't it? There, no tarp. Yay. Let's get the bear in it, though. He's got to be in it. Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear. Okay. Let's see how that looks. The bear's not in it. Back it up a wee bit. Yay! A little bit of the tarp's in it. Let's get the tarp out of it completely. Don't like the tarp in it. There. Let's do it this way. Yeah! Okay, let's see if this works. Dodge sticker bushes. Got my Alaska perfume. And we got Mika. Hello, nature lover. Ah, yes, in Alaska, it's easy to be in nature. Very, very easy. Okay, I think this shot works better. Yay, no tarp. And I gotta put some of this on. Exet Lucas, 85. 85 was a good year. Yes. Okay. Now, get this exercise going, get her done, do a little bit of chatting with everybody, have a little fun. Like I said, this is what happens when I brush my hair. It poofs out like this. It becomes very unmanageable. So I just gave up. I put some oil in it. It just said it's going to be a hair-tastic day here in North Pole. It's 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 degrees Celsius. So it's nice and warm. Super duper warm. I've been having a good day, but a lazy day. I slept until 11 a.m. Alaska time. So I think I fell asleep at 1. So I got a good 10 hours of sleep, which is awesome sauce. Makes me very, very happy. But, wow, that shot looks so much better without the tarp in it. I was getting tired of this tarp because it just kills the lovely scenery. Wow, there's 16 people in here. That's holy camole guacamole. Amazing. How is everybody today? I hope well. Oh, now there's 5. People have already switched out. Okay. A little bit of this Alaska perfume on my, yeah. It's that time of year. Okay, the bear can hold on to it. There. Bear's got my stuff. Precious light, very blessed. Ah, yes. I think everybody's very blessed to be here on this earth. Very, very blessed. Indeed. I agree. Okay, get my exercise in because summer is coming, and as we all know, summertime means we got to get into those clothes that like swimsuits, shorts, all that kind of stuff. And this grandma body here, I'm a grandma. I need to exercise. So, precious light, are you a believer in Jesus Christ? Well, religion's a subject that I believe that we're all God's children. I like to lump all religions into the fact that we are all God's children. Because there's so many different religions and there are so many amazing people in those religions that I can't just narrow my spectrum to one specific church. I've been to Israel, and that's when I started believing in the scriptures that we're all God's children. No matter what side you're on, we're all God's children. You're born again, says Precious Light. I think in Israel, when I went there in 1985, that helped show me the big picture. I wouldn't call it born again, but I would call it, like I said, we're all God's children. I think that lumps it in. If I could say that that's my religion, I would. We're all God's children. And then what happens after we leave the body, that's up to the higher powers that be. So judgment is something I do not like. I don't like when other people judge each other for, if you're not a born again Christian or a Christian. I've found that a lot of family members judge each other harshly, and I just think that that's not right or fair since we're all God's children. Precious Light says, Jesus Christ say to enter kingdom of heaven, be baptized in water and spirit. Well, not everybody has to be baptized, in my opinion. That it's what's in your heart, I think, is what matters. I don't need some guy to dunk me in a bathtub in a church so that I can go to heaven. I think it's a honorable ritual to go through for those that do it. I'm not gonna, judge them. As I said, I don't like to judge. But I think baptismals, especially to babies, they have no say in it. Interesting topic though. Subvert Genox says, being baptized isn't the commandments. Yeah, because I can't narrow it down to where you have to do X, Y, Z to be accepted into eternity of heavens and such. See, because I grew up in Baptist, Presbyterian, and a lot of family members were Jehovah's Witness. And then I went to school in Idaho College, and I was around Mormons. So I was thinking, in all these religions, I've seen good people and bad people. And also in Catholic too. I grew up around that as well. I see good people and bad people. And that's when I started opening up my eyes to a bigger picture of we're all God's children. Are we there yet? Nearly, CNK. Nearly, dearly. Trying to get my exercise in today. Need to stay healthy after this. I've had a kidney transplant and Crohn's disease. I'm trying to exercise every day to get more fit, have more energy. It's easy to have that chronic fatigue take over, and I don't want chronic fatigue to win. I can't wait till the birch trees start turning their leaves onto green. I'm tired of this dirty. We need to get the birch tree leaves to bloom, and we need to get the cottonwood trees leaves to bloom. It is nice having the evergreen trees. It's very nice, very pretty. We still have a lot of snow that's still melting. Mosquito, don't get me. Okay, I might have to put on some more Alaska perfume. Yeah, I think I'm going to the bears, holding on. Perfect says arts something. Precious light says Jesus Christ said, when power of Holy Spirit come upon you, you'll be filled with Holy Spirit, which is the truth. Right. It goes back to me saying it's what's in your heart. That's where your spirit's at, is in your heart, in your soul. And no church can do that for you. It has to be within yourself, because you could be you could accept the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior, blah, 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 and then go out and start murdering people. So it's what your spirit, your soul is. If it's a beautiful light within yourself, I think that's what matters. Pedal harder. I'm trying to, Bear Man. Hey, Bear Man. I got my bear here, Bear Man. Ours to keep going. I am ours to legend something. Yeah, I'm trying to read your name. Roy, why do you believe in God? I believe in something bigger than myself. There's something bigger out there than this dimension we're in, is my opinion. Precious light, all have fallen short of God glory. Well, yeah, because we're all human. Let's see. I believe in you, says arts. Ours too. Ars tot. There we go. Ars tot. That's your name. Bear Man, you go, girl. I'm going. I'm going, Bear Man. Get that exercise. Atheist, hey, welcome back. We all go to the same place. Heaven and hell aren't real. Well, I respect that you have that thought. I respect that you have that opinion. So I allow all opinions here, because we truly don't know what awaits us. Even if you've had a near-death experience, you truly don't know until you've passed away. I've had about 2 really good near-death experiences, and I know there's something bigger than me out there. Once the body dies, the soul, the energy of the soul, I believe, keeps living on. That's just my opinion. But I don't put labels on it, because putting labels on it means then I'm compartmentalizing it and judging, and I don't like to go that road. So Isor, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Arstot, Artotska legend. Oh, that's hard to say though. Or rabbit. Okay. Izor, you look great already. Keep going. Ah, thank you. I need to keep up my endurance. That's why I try to exercise every day. Let's see, precious light. It is not religious. It's a relationship with the Lord. Right. And some people have different definitions and terminology for the Lord, God, Jesus. So it's all big, huge spectrum. Let's see. Kyle says, I bet it's still, oh goodness, that's naughty. Arstot says, I'm a walking death trap. Yeah, me with my kidney transplant and Crohn's disease and 15 plus surgeries. I think I'm one of those too. Atheist. I've almost died 3 times in my life. Yep. You definitely, when you come close to death, definitely experience something. And it's a unique thing to experience, to where it's had me generalize and open my eyes to a bigger picture outside of organized religion. Because organized religion is just a business, in my opinion. Let's see. Emra, hello. Precious light, I have died so many times. Jesus Christ has kept me alive. Well, what's kept you alive, I think, would be modern medicine and your will to live. And good medical insurance. That's what's kept me alive, is good medical insurance. I am generalizing there. I'm not poking at you, precious light. Mia, yes, say Mia. No, says atheist. Izor, love your hair. Thank you. Mia, ship up same. Oh, you sub, thanks. Ours tot. Kyle asks if I'm single. I'm a married grandma. Got 2 grandbabies, 4 kids, and a loving husband. Let's see, Izor, do you always train like this, or do you do other exercise? I like to do this one the most because it gets me outside. And I would come out here in the winter too, but my tablet wouldn't survive very long and my phone would die too quickly when it was cold. So I like to come outside and exercise. I don't like exercising inside. This is about the only thing I like to do, and I like to walk. Let's see. Harvier says there's a bear in the back. Nope, I know there's not a bear behind me because bears don't come in this area. Moose are what comes here. And moose are afraid of bears. So the mere fact that we have a lot of moose here means the bears are further out. But it's possible. Let's see. The paint thinner hasn't got me yet. Oh, I get it. Arstot. That's funny in a morbid kind of way. Precious light. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Anyone believed will have eternal life. See, what I like to pick apart is before Jesus. What about those people? That always kind of, you know, because I think in broad spectrum. And yeah, I could go on and on about religion. Cute grandma. Oh, thank you. My husband says the same. Ours taught. Atheist. Not once in any of the times I've almost died did I ask a deity for help or even think about God. I panicked and thought, oh crap, I'm going to die. There goes my one and only life. Well, for me, it's a phraseology where I go, oh, please God, make the pain stop. Please God, please God. It's something that's been ingrained in my youth into my head. And it's kind of like I go into a meditative state when I'm in excruciating pain with, because I had a botched kidney biopsy, and that was more painful than giving birth to children. And usually when I go into surgery, before they put me under, I'm always saying in my head, please God, let this go well. Please God, I want to wake up after this. And it's kind of where my thoughts go. But I was taught that as a child. So that's kind of like on autopilot in my head. And it's just become like a meditative state thing for me to do before surgeries. But I get what you're saying, atheist. Izor, you don't look like a grandma at all. I would give you, no, I'm 57, turning 58. Thank you, Izor. Petcom, that's a great exercise spot. Yeah, thank you. It's in my yard. Alaska's a great place to get outside, get some fresh air. Imra, that's cool. Bonnie the Bunny, hi. It's Art Hotska. Oh, hi, Bonnie the Bunny. You switched usernames. Hello there. Hi. Oh, trying to read the Japanese. No me something. I'm trying to read it. Bonnie, easier name. Yes, Bonnie the Bunny is easier. Emra, Kyle this something. Hello there. Nomi. Patcom, there's a Bigfoot behind me. Oh, mosquito got me. They're getting aggressive. Getting me through my sleeves. Ouch. That's the first mosquito bite I got this year. Let's see. We've got attractive message. Hello there, Patcom, Bigfoot, Emra, cute granny. Ah, thank you. My husband thinks so too. Message held for review. Precious Light said religious is man-made. I do agree with that. Religion is man-made. So that is definitely spot on. Imra. Oh, thank you. I'll have the bear blow you kisses. Mwah! I don't know why it's, there we go. I had it show Precious Light. Let's see. Bonnie, I'm a parent again after 9 years. Oh my goodness. A parent. See, I became a parent again after 8.5 years when my son was born. My kids are 8.5 years apart. And I had my son when I was almost 40. And he's 18 now. So wow, time flies. Get well soon, says Emra. Yes, I'm trying. I am always trying to feel better, always. Precious light, Jesus Christ healed my breast cancer. Just need to have faith and believe. Well, that's where I think modern medicine and good insurance, the gift that you could say the deity of God has given man to be smart enough to know how to do the technology of modern medicine. So I don't know, you can generalize and compartmentalize religion in so many different ways. Because I like to think of man's free will to expand their horizons of thinking. You can compartmentalize that into a religious sector. So there's a lot of ways to think about it. Like my kidney transplant that I had, my doctor is the one that donated her kidney to me. She volunteered. So I don't want to say that that's God's plan. God did that. My doctor did that with her free will to be brave enough to volunteer on her own. So, and then having good medical insurance, you know, that's the big, huge sphere that I put it under, of this earth of amazing people, bizarre people, good people, bad people, confused people. Religion is such a huge, huge sphere, in my opinion. But I'm glad your breast cancer is healed. So congratulations on that. Emra, gotta eat more garlic. That's true. Garlic. But these mosquitoes up here get really, really aggressive. And they're just, this is the first batch of mosquitoes hatching. Our spring is finally here. Emra, stuff, yes. Tom, we got our first moderator here. Tom, hey-ho. How you do? We have a lot of chat happening on here, Tom. Izor, what do you usually eat during the day? I usually have a half pot of coffee, and then I'll have some porridge for breakfast, and then for lunch I might have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or some Chobani yogurt with cereal. And then for dinner, I don't know. My vegetables, to keep my vegetable intake up, I take vegetable pills so that I can pass my blood work that I always get done since I'm post-transplant. Bonnie the bunny, love to a cute grandma. Gee, thanks. My husband, like I said, he agrees. Precious light, do you read the Bible? Yes, I have. And I find a lot of flaws in it because man has altered scriptures throughout time. I've not read the Bible in its entirety, but I find a lot of flaws in it. My biggest thing that I find flaws in is the history of, we all come from Adam and Eve, and their children who had to marry each other and had to have babies together. In all honesty, that's inbreeding, and we'd be extinct. And then it's supposed to be Noah's Ark wiped everybody out except that clan, of which that clan reproducing with each other would again create extinction like King Tut, the Habsburg jaw. So genetically, it's not realistic in many ways. So I do have my poking holes in theories type thing with the Bible. Because like I said, man has altered things throughout time. We're so good at that. Hello, new people, says Tom. Yes, we've had some religious discussion happening. Tom knows how to do that religious discussion stuff too. It's not the first time we've had religious discussion here. Izor, that's a real doctor willing to donate a kidney to save someone. That is a stranger, but the doctor saved his patient. Exactly. My doctor saved my life. 2.5 years ago, I got my transplant. They put the kidney up front and they keep your kidneys in the back. So I have 3 kidneys now. And I always joke that my kidney up here is well educated. Has a doctorate degree, this kidney. this kidney has had some adventures. It's amazing to think that I have somebody else's kidney in my body keeping me alive, somebody else's organ. And it's just mind-boggling, you know, to think that I get to still be here living an amazing life because I had the transplant. And I got this amazing kidney. Versus like, we are nothing without Jesus Christ. Well, I disagree there. We're everything with or without Jesus Christ. Because there's other religions that have never heard of Jesus Christ. There's people in remote areas that have never really had modern contact or refused modern contact. And there's some amazing people. So that's where I disagree. Because if you put that one term on all of mankind, you're excluding a huge part of the population that knows nothing of the word Jesus Christ. So that's just my opinion. Like I said, I like to think the huge sphere of the globe of mankind. Tom says, "Where's Benny, the bad booty moderator?" I don't know, Tom. You're the first one here for moderator. I was surprised. Is there vegetable pills? What are those? Oh, yeah, they're just vegetables that are dehydrated and compressed into a small pill. And I get them on Amazon. And they pack all the vegetables you need for a day. So, because when I do my blood work, I have to do it frequently. They'd say, this mineral is low, you need to eat this, eat this kind of vegetable. So I started drying those vegetables and trying to consume them myself. And I thought, wait, I bet you they make a pill like this. So I looked at Amazon, and they do. So I get all my vegetable nutrition from the pills. Plus, with the Crohn's disease, and I've had most of my colon area / hemocolectomy area, I've had that all removed. So my body does not absorb the nutrition and nutrients like everybody else. So these pills have made it so much easier for me to have my blood work. So look on Amazon. It's just called mixed vegetables. They have different types, but I take those every day. Tom, generally less religious talk is better. Exactly. It is nice to talk about because, you know, it's nice to expand people's horizons, you know, into the bigger picture. I think instead of narrowing down to, you know, Western religion, there's a whole bunch of other categories. Oh, I also grew up in Buddhism too. So I grew up in every type of religion, and it always fascinated me. Precious Light, it is written by God, chosen people. We're all chosen people. We're all here. See, that's where I generalize it to. We're all equally the same. We're the same species. We're the same human. We're all equally the same. There's no chosen. So, because then that narrows it down to where that's not fair. And it's not equal, which it needs to be because humans are all fairly equally the same. It's just we have our own free will to make good choices, bad choices. There is hope and future. Of course, there's always hope and future. Always. That's a given. Tom, if I was a something, I wish you a healthy, longer life. You are a good woman. Thank you, Izzer. Awesome. Thank you. I envy your hair. It wouldn't suit me. Tom, if you put this hair on, I mean, you look funny. This hair is Poof City. I brushed it. This is what I get for brushing my hair. It's too much hair. I can't help it though. It's what God gave me. I could say that. See, I can use that terminology. And people just use that as a phrase, in my opinion. God-given talent, this is what God gave me. You know, those are phraseologies. This is what I was born with. This is what I got to work with. Precious Light, since I've been baptized, the Lord opened my eyes to the truth. That's good. It works for you. We all going to give our accounts on the day of judgment. Okay. Judgment Day, I think that's like a doomsday type approach to the human psyche. Each generation thinks the end is near. It's a common psychological thing that happens with every generation. Like I said, I grew up with Jehovah's Witnesses, where my aunt was preparing for the end days in the 1970s, sold everything. My cousins were wigging out, and we we're like, nothing's going to happen, and nothing did. But that's how I got my different perspective. By Jesus Christ's blood, our sin washed away. I think that right there, a lot of people do bad things, saying, well, God forgives me of my sins, and then they keep doing bad things. I think that's a get out of jail free card that religious people like to use. I've had it used numerous times with my in-laws, where they just say, well, it's in God's hands. You know, they do something really horrible, and they say, oh, it's in God's hands now. My Lord Savior will forgive me. And I'm like, well, how about you just not make bad choices and do bad things, you know? And then just say, here, I'm tapping the Jesus card, and my sins are washed away. Yeah, like, so that's why on earth, what we do while we're alive, actions have consequences. So in living footsteps, I think that's more important than just saying, I'm forgiven for all my sins, and I keep sinning, doing really bad things. I think actions have consequences is a better thing to say. Izzer, thank you. I might actually need those veggie pills. I subbed and liked. Ah, thank you. Thank you, and have fun. Thank you, Izzer. Yes, they're called mixed vegetable, I think. It's a white bottle with some green and yellow on it on Amazon. And I think it costs like $13 or something. And I just take one a day, and it's just the right amount for me to get what I need for my blood test results that I get. Let's see, precious light. There is harvest. Few are chosen to work for his kingdom. Well, see, again, you're narrowing it again. Jesus Christ, look at your heart. After death, there is judgment. We are in the last day. Well, every generation says we're in the last day. Every generation. From medieval, before medieval, caveman, everybody. It's a human psychology to think this is it. Because man's ego gets in the way to where after I'm gone, you know, we can't comprehend that there's nothing thereafter. And I've noticed too, again, with people that are very religious that I've been around, they just are waiting for the end days and judgment day. And I'm like, you're here for a reason. Live your life to its fullest every day without thinking doomsday, the judgment day, the end days. It's like, you know, I'm here on borrowed time myself with the kidney transplant. I prefer to enjoy it every day instead of thinking of end days. I think it's healthier to think every day is a beautiful day. Make the most of every day. And don't think about end days and judgment day. Just think about right here, right now, enjoying every moment. And, you know, taking in all that goodness. That's just my thoughts. We fall short of glory, God. Forgiveness is important. Forgiveness is important if it's not abused. Because all my in-laws did horrible things to me. And I'm saying that on the record now. And they're not in my life anymore, because what they would say is, this is all just a misunderstanding. Let's have forgiveness and move forward and let it go. I'm like, okay, but then if you keep treating me bad and doing bad things to me, you know, there's a problem. So yeah, forgiveness is great for those who seriously really deserve it. And I think a lot of people abuse that word forgiveness. And it's something that I step away from now. Oh, you should just forgive and forget. Well, I'm sorry, but if you commit violent crimes against me, I'll I have to forgive and forget. How about you be accountable for your actions? You know, that's that's my philosophy. Let's see. Tom says, best not to talk about religion, precious light. There are thousands and thousands, and I will talk for hours about theology and the history of every single religion since before Mesopotamia. Yes. Well, I meant, don't get me started. Exactly. Because my in-laws are very religious and very manipulative and conniving, and yeah, it's best I just go bye-bye and just detach. Yeah, blood is not thicker than water, in my honest opinion. Let's see. And I have in my biological blood family too a lot of drama. Tom knows I have a lot of drama, family drama, a lot. And I'm a good person, and I want to stay a good person. And I'm detaching myself from traumatic, bad people that claim they are so righteously religious. So I have a thwarted view on a lot of stuff after being severely abused from a very young age to in my 50s from blood family and in-laws. Precious light, it's the truth, it's real. For you, it's real, and it's the truth for you, and I respect that. Dustin says, hey, Katie, hey, Dustin. Ruh-roh. Tom's had his fill. Oh. Oh, Tom, you've had your fill. Oh, okay. I see why. See, for me, I don't believe a human being could be born without male participation. And I don't believe you are risen from death. Right there, that's where I always had a problem with Christianity. That's just my opinion. All right, Tom, you've had your fill, it looks like. I won't argue with you. So back to Dustin. Hey, Katie. Hey, Dustin. Tom says, anyway, stop being amazed. Just get along and enjoy it. Yes. Yes. Enjoy the life that you have. And believe what you believe. And also, when you preach to people that think bigger outside of that, it's good to try to respect both sides that way, because I respect everybody's opinions and thoughts on religion, on politicians, on world events. I like to have an open mind. Let's see. Can you live without Jesus? Yes. Don't get me started. Yes, you can live without Jesus. Millions and billions of people have. Millions and billions of really good people have lived without Jesus. I am my own God, says Tom. You are your own entity. 1 minute timeout. No religion is the rules. Okay, for 1 minute. It makes people argue. Exactly, it does. And that's not a good thing. Precious light, is your name isn't in the book of life, then there is trouble in the day of judgment. That's interesting. There's no sign-up sheet. I mean, I just think there has to be a sign-up sheet. There's so many rules when you could just believe what's in your heart, that there's something big and beautiful out there, minus all the rules and restrictions. Like Mormons have so many rules. Jehovah's Witnesses have so many rules. Christianity has so many rules. And I don't think religion should have rules. I think it should just be a wide open spectrum of love. That's why I think the best part of the Bible is we're all God's children. God is love. So if the word love is God, then the word love is what's in my heart, if you want to attach labels to it. So I believe in love. That's what I believe in. Tom says, people get all arguing. No one agrees on religion stuff. Let's all just talk about what's your favorite type of beef product. Prime rib. Yeah. Oh, Precious Light, tell us more about yourself and where you're from. That would be a good start. Tom, our favorite color of balloon is purple. Sin has separated us from the love of Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Sin is human nature. Jessica, religion was created. I'm spiritual, not religious. There, exactly. Religion is a business. Spirituality, what's the love in your heart? The love of good people that have love in their heart. I think that's what is precious. You're from the United Kingdom. Awesome. So, Tom, Precious Lights in the UK also. So, Tom, you have a neighbor. Where's Benny? I don't know. I have no clue where Benny's at. Oh, wow. 3:43. Holy cow. Getting a good workout in. Yes, our hearts are so powerful. Heart is magnetic. Exactly. What's in your heart, if it's genuine goodness of love, is so important. Because I've known so many religious people that have just horrid, evil thoughts and behaviors. But they hide behind the Bible. They hide behind religion. I'm not with that. Where are you from, Precious Light? Asks. I'm from Alaska. I'm in North Pole, Alaska, which is just down the road from Fairbanks, Alaska, in the interior. And I am just south of the Arctic Circle. Let's see, Rodney, Melissa. Hi. Okay, Precious Light, it's sin came into the world. Sin is inherently a human condition. Benny, Tom was asking about you. Oh, goodness, Bo, you're sassy. Bo said something sassy. YouTube is the one that's muting it, Bo. That must be cold. Nope, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit here and 15 degrees Celsius. It's very warm here. There we go. Thanks, Tom. Yay, now I can relax. Thanks, Benny. Yes, Benny, we've been having the religious discussion. And Benny is religious. There is wrath of judgment. Okay, that's fear-mongering tactics. I don't like that. I like the term consequences for actions within your breathing adult human life. Yes, Benny says, ha. It's fine to speak of stuff with Christianity, but it's also good to think wider and broader. I know how to mod proper. Yes, Tom. It's been interesting having people come on here and yak and talk without, some people completely just deleting them before I can even read them, running people off. It's nice. Oh, guess what? I have a viral video. My short that I posted yesterday on the price of gas in Adak, Alaska, it hit 34,000 views. I'm like, what? So that's my first official viral video, because I do have a video that's got 110,000 views, but that took a few years for that to happen. But this one just took 24 hours and it hit 34,000 views on the short. So I was like, cool. Let's see. Benny says, sorry, I've been doing a couple things. The truth no one wants to hear. Well, everybody wants to hear the truth. That's the whole point. When you're alive, you should be telling the truth. The truth within what's in your heart, in the choices you make. Because so many people lie. So that's the type of truth that should be heard. Tom, it's been clean language though. Yes, it has. Craig, just say hi, Craig, so I know you're not a recording. Hi, Craig, Shannon. Yep, I'm not a recording. This is legit. North Pole, Alaska. Real deal. Oh, I got to give you guys a snow update. Oh, precious life. Tell us a little bit more about yourself. Woo, the wind. Instead of the constant preaching. Because there's more to you than just preaching. What are your favorite things in life? See, there's some snow still trying to melt right there. Still trying to melt the last bit of snow. So, yes, precious life. Talk more about yourself. More exciting things about who you are. Who is precious light? What do you like to do other than religious talk? Or are you, is that the whole focus of your existence? I'm just curious to know more about precious light outside of talking about religion. Nice, viral videos are awesome. Yes, Benny, it's so cool. How much money did you make? Oh, nothing on it. I haven't gotten to 4,000 watch hours yet because I'm battling last year's hours that are pulling me down for my evergreen content. So it did get 70 watch hours on a short, but those watch hours don't help me because it's a short, but it brought in subscribers. It brought people looking at my other videos. So that's what shorts are good for. Also with the shorts, when I was posting it yesterday, I thought, wouldn't it be great if I got like 3 million or 5 million views on a short so I could get closer to the 10 million short views needed for monetization? That'd be funny if my shorts actually got me monetized by getting the 10 million short views. So I thought, and then this happened. I was like, whoa, that is so cool. Tom says, dang, sweet. People want to know gas prices. Yes, my husband said the same thing. Gas prices are a big deal. Now, the cool thing is in Ireland, gas is more expensive there than in Adak, Alaska. One of the remote gas stations you could ever find. So I got to put that video up. Jesus Christ, looking at your heart is the truth of the way of life. Okay. Craig Shannon. Oh, cool. I'm in Scotland. Scotland, and a place I need to go still. Still need to go there. That's on my bucket list. Ireland was one that I hadn't gone to. Now it's Scotland and Wales I need to go to finish off the UK tour. Let's see. Tom, deleted. Craig, oh, cool. Scotland, deleted. The same thing. You are a child of God to warn people. We're all children of God. I don't mean to be offensive, but I don't need anybody to warn me. And I'm sure a bajillion of people don't need to be warned because we're all children of God. And that's a given. We all are. So nobody needs to be warned. Not Dawn. Hi, not Dawn. RY2XE. Silent. Tom, precious light is my child because I am God. Prove me wrong. Oh, Tom is going there. Oh, says Benny. Not Dawn. Hello. I'm curious. I got to read. Oh, nope. Let's see. Tom, please don't get me started on organizational religion. Dang, I know. It's going to not end well. But I would like to know, precious light, what are your other interests outside of religion? The most short views I got is 13K, Benny. Yes. So proud of you. Tom, please no religion. Let's see. What did Benny delete? Well, like I said, there's more to precious light than just the gospel and the Bible. I mean, look at Benny. Benny's a very, very nice, wonderful young man. And there's more to him than just religion. So, precious light, it would be great to know more about you other than pushing religion down our throats. Precious, what's your favorite food? Exactly, Precious, to stay on this stream and talk with us, please tell us more about you. What part of UK? Yes, precious light. Yep. Benny is very, very well versed in religion at his young age, as are many other people here in our regulars. Okay. Well, that's elitism, Precious Light, what you just said. That's very elitist. And in my opinion, narrow-minded to think that you're above others. That's just my opinion. Chewy, praise him. I will praise the love of my heart. Like I said, I have in-laws that are fanatically religious and not very good people. Okay, Precious, we're trying to give you a chance to talk about who you are. We're really trying hard. There's more to you than just religion. Surely we can agree that God gave you something else about your personality to talk about. I give up, not reciprocating. Okay, Tom, that's what we'll do. We'll just not reciprocate. We'll skip over. Okay, we tried. We did try. Benny, well, let's talk about something else. Precious, we already know all that stuff. Exactly. We already know all this religious stuff that people just, you know, the blah, 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 blah. So, Craig, how is the wildlife and scenery where you are in Alaska? It's fantastic. But right now we're waiting for the leaves to blossom on the trees. We have the evergreens, but we need the birch trees and the cottonwood trees to bloom their glorious leaves. And then it's just going to get so awesome, beautiful, more beautiful. Wildlife is moose like to walk right where I'm at. They like to walk down my driveway. And they like to walk down the road. We have a lot of moose here. Benny, like, what do you like to do? Do you like to go outside? Oh, yeah, you're asking, Precious. Yeah. Okay. That gray ocean. I saw this woman in Florida State Penitentiary. That's creatively funny. I'm glad I read that. That gray ocean. That's funny. We know, Precious. Please talk about something else now. I know, Benny. We tried. Okay. Yeah, we tried, Benny. We tried so hard. We could just let Precious yap on. Craig, that sounds amazing. Do you see bears or wolves often? I see moose mostly. Mr. Benny down the road sees moose too in his yard. And then I've seen fox down the road, and bears are a little bit further out. They don't like to come in this area, thank goodness, because I hate bears. Let's see. Craig, I'm going to do wolves often. Chewy, what is your favorite Bible verse? 1 John 4:8, God is love. That is it. That's all I need to get from the Bible. I like simplicity. Yep, I love seeing moose. Benny agrees. Okay, quite interesting. I do enjoy talking about religion in a wider spectrum, but I like to talk about life in a wider spectrum. It's bigger than sticking it into a book and narrowizing, generalizing. I like big, huge spectrum of reality. Craig, I've never seen moose in person, not even in a zoo. Oh my goodness, I've seen a moose this close. Well, up here. Yeah, it was way up here, and I was down here, and I stumbled upon a moose in the bushes next to a driveway. And it was spooky, but I just did what I was trained to do. Freeze. Don't move. Assess the situation. Moose is not going to stomp on you, and then you just say, good moose, and then you start slowly backing up and get away. Benny, what is going on? Oh yeah, we've had way too much of a topic. Imran, Judaism and Christianity and Islam, all the same God and religious, by the way, exactly. It's all lumped into the same sphere, same spectrum. So agree. Wow, that's narrow-mindedness. Only one, okay. Anyway, precious light, whoever they are has single-handedly put me off of Christianity forever because of the forcefulness. Exactly. This is a bit, you have to believe how I believe, but you're just a mere mortal person, you know. 30-minute timeout, please. Can we talk about normal things? Exactly. We could never find out Precious Light's favorite food, favorite color. There's so much more to people. Craig, we get lots of deer here. That's the closest I get. Oh yeah, deer. We have reindeer and caribou. They like to be a little bit further out as well. Yeah, it seems really forcing is correct, Benny. Very forcing. We don't need force. Force is the worst. Benny, and that's coming from a person that goes to church and a church school class. Exactly. Force is not the way. There should never be force with you will believe this way and that is that. This is the only way to think. There's a 50,000 billion other ways to think. We were given this brain for a reason, to think outside of the brain. That's the whole thing. See, I can get metaphysical. I can go into quantum mechanics too. Tom, yeah, we should do that. Let's go into string theory and quantum mechanics when it comes to the force of religion talk on chat. I love quantum mechanics. I love diving deeper into the string theory, all that quantum physics stuff. That's fascinating. Let's see. Benny says it seems really forcing, and that's oh yeah, exactly. Tom says, boom, yes, Carl Sagan. Love Carl Sagan. Billions and billions of years ago. When I was in high school, I think I told you guys this, but I had speech class in high school, and I put on this wig that was like Carl Sagan's kind of hairstyle, and I put on a suit or something. I delivered a speech, and I was imitating Carl Sagan billions and billions of years ago. Okay, that's my alarm for medication. There we go. Billions and millions and billions of years ago, man lived on this cliff here. And the rock sediment shows that millions and millions of years ago, Cosmos, yes, loved watching Carl Sagan on PBS. And I used to watch BBC on the PBS station here in America. Cosmos should totally be curriculum. It should. Yes, it definitely should. Oh no, I think I feel a little speckle of rain. That's not good. Okay, that's 4 o'clock, Alaska time. Millions and billions and billions and billions of years ago. I love it. Yes. I got into astronomy, and Voyager 2 was the first launch that I'm still tracking Voyager 2. I think it's so amazing how Voyager 2 was launched, and it was timed perfectly to go into orbit of each planet and get tossed out to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And it's way on the edge of our planetary system here. Voyager 2. Warzone Klippa. OMG, what is happening to the world? I don't know, what is? Millions and billions of years ago. What is happening in the world? I think the world is a beautiful place to be and enjoy every day, because you never know if you'll be here tomorrow. That's always a good way to live. Enjoy and live every single day to its fullest. Even if you're having a bad day and you're slipping into a rut, just be happy that you're still able to go outside, look up at the sky and go, oh my gosh, Earth is beautiful. This is awesome. I'm here. I'm in the now. Yeah. I'm not in the hospital. That's always what I like to do when I get into a rut. Hey, I'm not in the hospital. I don't need surgery. Oh, wait. June 9th, I'm having a thing done where I get put under. So, yeah, I get a whole month not having to deal with that. Imran, I got to go, but fact, best way to lose weight is intermittent fasting and doing weights by. I would do that. My doctors won't let me do that. I have to maintain a certain amount of nutrition every day, and they won't let me do fasting. What I need to do is stop eating so many sweets. I am a sweetaholic. I love sweets. And I'm never nauseous when it comes to sweet. Well, I do sometimes get nauseous with sweets. But yeah, that's my downfall, sweets. So I have to tread lightly there. And stay out of the rut, because I can stay in bed all day, all night, all day, all night, and just not feel good. And that happened again today. Not feeling good. I slept till 11 a.m. Alaska time. I got a good 10 hours of sleep, but I still felt tired. And I get stuck in that rut. So for me, I just need to get off my lazy backside, get outside, get the fresh air, get some exercise. Tom says there are long interviews with Sagan on YouTube. Lovely to fall asleep to his voice. Oh yeah, sweets hurt tufas. I know, this one tufa that broke, man, that one was hurting. Just chewing on anything, it was hurting. I was going to go to the dentist today, but I'm going to push it off till tomorrow. And because I can do walk-in at my place. But I have a feeling they're going to pull all 3 tufas, because there's only like the core left on the one that broke here. Ugh, mosquitoes are getting plentiful. Oh goodness, you know, I'm gonna have to stop. Goodness gracious, this whole majority of the live stream was religious talk, but I do like to be able to talk openly about my exposure to it and my reality to it, and the fact that I have history with corruption of utilizing religion for corrupt purposes. So yeah, I like to talk openly about that sometimes, but not have push, force. But I really should stop. So I have to go get my son to work and then get into town and have dinner with my grandbabies and my daughter. I don't think I've ever had to mod before. Yeah, you were the only lone person there for a while. For the first bit, there wasn't anybody. And I was like, whoa, I got no moderators. That's rare. Ouch. Sticker bush in my sock. Ow, that hurts. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. We got Brianna. Hey, Brianna. Look, we got snow still. Snake on the ground behind me, Jimmy. Jimmy, we don't have snakes in Alaska. That's one of the best things about Alaska. No snakes. Yes, no snakes. Let me flip it around. There we go. Oh, we got Doot Woot. That's a funny name. Hillbilly. Nope, no hillbilly here. I'm in Alaska. We don't have hillbillies in Alaska. We have Alaskans. We have us rugged Alaskans. Rawr. Let's see. Let's get stuff read. Yeah, that's one thing I like about Alaska. There's no snakes. Hawaii has no snakes. They have these little itty bitty things that are like black worms. That's as close as they have to snakes. And then Brianna says Tom, and Brianna says Tom. Well, I'm never changing my name on here. Yeah, you better not. Oh goodness. This angle looks bad. I look like a big, huge person. Wow, bad angle. Okay. I should probably, let's see. I'm going to have to say goodbye here and go check out my viral video. I got a viral video. It's a short. So, sorry I was late, Doobie. Oh, there's Doobie. Remington, Doobie, I saw your concert last night that you posted. That was awesome. I was like this happy little proud grandma watching it all the way here in North Pole going, oh, there's Remington playing his trumpet. It was so cool. It made me think so much of my days in band. Viral, how cool. Yes, Brianna. It's a short. It's ADAC, Alaska, how much gas costs in America's westernmost gas station. And it's just, what, 13 seconds long? But it's already hit 34,000 views in 24 hours. We're like, yes! Because I was saying that out loud in my head. Like, wouldn't that be great if I got to my next monetization level with short videos instead of long form hours? And then this one just picked up. I'm like, whoa, that is so cool. So you never know. Shorts are important. I was finishing the Teen Wolf movie. Yes, Teen Wolf, Remington Doobie. That was an interesting movie back in '85. I did watch that. I remember watching it at the movie theater here in Fairbanks, Alaska. Night, it's 1 a.m. there for Tom. Yes, and I got to get going too because I got to get into the pick-em-up truck, get down the road, and then get back into Fairbanks to go to the store and pick up some dinner to have with my granddaughter, my granddaughter, grandson, and my daughter. I don't know if her honey's there or not. You should promote my video. Yes, I know. You guys go see Doobie Remington's concert video. Now it's on kid friendly, so you can't make comments on it because it's on the kid friendly thing. So I'm not sure if you have to keep it that way, but if you can change the kid friendly and put that it's not for kids, then people can comment and then you can get credit for it too, because you can't get any credit for the views and watch hours when it's a kid-friendly video. So if you want to, Remington, go and take that off the settings and that will help you a little bit. You switched it. Good. Okay. Got it. Good. Because I had to go, as you saw, to another video to make a comment. But yes, I was thinking when you guys do videos like that, I'd like to start promoting them and sticking them on my post page. So I was thinking that would be a good idea. So I was thinking of that, and I want to do the same for all you youngins out there. Benny, you've got lots of videos that can get promoted too. So bye, stay safe, says Brianna, and comments were off. Yes, so I'll go back there and put another comment and try to play around with promote on that kind of thing too, because those are fun videos. All right, so I got to get going. I got to get the truck going, get into town, and get things done. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Okay. And have a hair-tastic day. I'm always trying to think of silly things, and that's what happened. Okay, bye-bye, says Doobie Remington. Tom sends hearts. And yeah, so again, hair-tastic day. Dang! This hair takes up the whole frame of the picture. I call it my Hagrid hair. My husband giggles like, ooh, I'm Hagrid. Okay, bye, Benny. Bye, everybody. Cleona, thank you very much for joining me. Okay, bye-bye. Brianna, oopsie, let's get the messages. Tom says, Garth? Which one's Garth? I'm confuzzled. Hagrid. I'm trying to, Garth. Which one is Garth? You got me. Boy, I'm easily distracted. Okay, I gotta look up Garth. Garth Brooks? Wait, Garth. Okay, you gotta tell me what Garth. Wayne's World. Oh, got it. Wayne's World. Okay, party on. Wayne's World. Got it. Okay, now I can say goodbye. Alrighty. There you go. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Let's see. There we go.